This is WGN TV, Chicago.
Your first news of the night is next. An explosion leaves a suburban neighborhood looking like a war zone. What's to blame, and is the danger over? Also, check out Dennis Rodman's new look. It's how he showed up for a book signing. You won't want to miss it. Plus, children playing like pros. Their parents credit the Suzuki method. Will it work for your child? I'm Jackie Bang. These stories plus your live lottery drawing only on WGN News.
Kirk's girlfriend gets her first patient.
I'm gonna operate on you!
I'm gonna die. Kirk!
Sunday night at 7:30 on WGN. This is Chicago's very own WGN News at 9.
He is a rebounder and a writer with more flair than most rock stars. Today, Dennis Rodman came to sign books and left many fans with their jaws hanging. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jackie Bang.
And it seems, good evening, I'm Robert Jordan. And it does seem that Rodman does everything these days to attract a huge following. But how do you explain his appeal? Is it that he's always changing his hair colors, his habit of giving away his clothing, or his tendency to get into fights with referees? Or is it just something else entirely? WGN's Muriel Claire joins us now after spending the day mingling with Rodman's fans. Muriel?
Well, Dennis Rodman, the bookworm, grabbed all the attention today. A book signing for his book, Bad As I Want to Be, brought out record crowds. Call it mystique, call it what you will or may. His fans say the Bulls' bad boy is the greatest thing since sliced bread, for now anyway.
People started lining up at Borders Bookstore on Pearson and Michigan last night, and the line kept growing and growing, so that by this afternoon, police estimate the line of Rodman fans stretched out a mile or more, and those standing in line couldn't have been happier or more patient.
Do you really think you're gonna be able to get in there?
Yes, ma'am. I'll force my way in there.
What is
I'm a dedicated fan.
At least one fan was so dedicated a spot in line cost her big bucks.
So we paid some guy inside to let us sit in front of him, bought him lunch. I had to buy him a few other things. He had to buy a book. It cost me almost $100 to get his autograph.
The autograph seekers were a diverse group and came from as far away as Michigan and Iowa. The out-of-towners mingled with the homegrown, and they all agreed that they don't know when they've been so worked up.
This is so excessive. I can't believe it. That's part of the fun of being here, because it just seems like such an exaggerated event. It just shows you how we just don't have any heroes or anybody we think is really cool or interesting anymore.
And this is their hero, wearing heavy makeup, black leather pants, a pink boa around his neck, and big dangling earrings. Rodman roared up to the scene on his Harley and nearly got mobbed. Security guards and Chicago police whisked him away from his adoring fans and into the store and up to the second floor, where all those people who had been waiting so long was finally getting what they wanted.
Sure, go ahead.
Back on the outside, young Adam Kruger, who was dressed to try to impress Dennis Rodman, was himself drawing a crowd.
What about this guy? What's his hold over you?
He's just a great player and a nice guy. Nice to all kids.
And how did you know that he would have his hair silver?
Well, last game he had it blonde, and I tried to get it as close to blonde as I could, and I guess it just turned out silver.
And what's this stuff around your mouth?
It's supposed to be a goatee.
Finally, Adam gets in.
I showed him the poster and gave him the book, and he laughed and gave a big smile.
And how do you feel?
I feel great. Got his autograph and everything.
Such carrying on. And what is it about this guy? We ask an expert.
he allows us to live vicariously. Dennis does the things that we deep down would like to do. But, you know, we can't dye our hair in strange colors because we would get fired or get an office in the basement. And, you know, we can't wear outrageous clothes because, you know, most places have a dress code and things like that. And I think that's really the essence of what Dennis Rodman does. I mean,
So there, I bet a lot of people will agree. Standing among the crowd this afternoon, I heard people say as much. Jackie, Bob.
Muriel, what was the reaction from the crowd when Rodman came out and they saw the makeup and the boa? And I heard screams.
They went crazy, and as I said, it was almost a mob scene. I mean, it was amazing to me. And I mean, you know, we've seen lots of things like this. You know, we saw the Pope. I mean, I don't want to compare it with the Pope by any means. Oh, yes. But I'm saying that we've seen newsmakers attract a large crowd, but I've just never